Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and I'm excited to be here today because today promises to be very fantastic, especially for the Nigerian stock exchange market. Particularly, I'll be focused on the Nigerian Zenith Bank PLC. And if you people have been following me over time, you would understand that I've been doing a lot of analysis. I've been taking particular interest in Zenith Bank stock for many reasons, which are already described to you or I already showed to you in my previous video. So, but today is going to be a little bit different. If you remember in my last video, I actually did an analysis of the repetitive pattern that has occurred in Zenith Bank stock over time. And I also did some futuristic predictions that price was going to retrace. And I also showed you using my chart the extent to which this retracement will occur. And I am glad to tell you that that has actually come to play right now. Now, we've seen we've seen a depth or a dip in price from the initial high time price of 136 naira to about 106 naira last week. And if you remember that I created this other block from here in my last video where I showed you what is going to happen over time in the Nigerian stock exchange market, particularly in Zenith Bank. And I'm glad to tell you that this has actually happened. But we should not, this is not the time to be scared or to give up on your investment, because I know a lot of people are actually skeptical of whether price is going to come up, whether price is not going to come up. But I'm here to tell you that what you are seeing here is a repetitive pattern that has happened over time. If you look at this chart very well now, you'll be seeing different points at which this particular pattern has actually repeated itself or that has happened, and it's happening again. Now, from my last prediction, I actually predicted that price was going to go as low. It's going to come here to create another block at, I said it was going to create another block at 100 naira, from 87 naira to 100 naira, and we are actually there right now. They are actually there right now. So what are we to expect from Zenith stock in the following? An investor be expecting from Zenith? So I think that is everybody's concern right now. Everybody wants to know, what should they expect? Is market going to come up? Will market deep? Now, from all indications or from this analysis that I have done, I actually took my time to do this analysis yesterday. And from this analysis, we are going to see price deep here. So price has already created an opening here, which ended on Friday at 101 naira, which is the lowest we have ever seen. And this price action is actually coming into the other block that I've created here. Now, what is happening right now? Now, right now, you see that price is going to come up from here, from this point where we are, where it opened today at 103 naira, and it's going to come back here, 113 naira. Already, price is already on 109.9 naira. No, now from all these indications, price might actually close on 110 or 112 naira. What it means is that there's going to be another price movement from 113 naira back to 109 naira, which will eventually lead us to 122 naira. Then it will come back down here to 118 naira. Then you have to expect a price movement to here again, which is going to create an all-time high. An all-time high of 149 naira 0.7 kobo. Now, guys, the market is very bearish right now, but it is creating opportunities for investors who know how to move around. So if you are one of those investors and you don't know when to actually take entries, if you don't know when to take entries, now is the perfect opportunity to take your entry price or to create an entry price for the Zenith Bank stock. Now, when price goes up as high as 149 naira, we're going to see a repetitive pattern. That's price coming down from 149 naira and coming back to 117 naira. Now, when it comes to this point, we're going to see that price is going to go as high as 177 naira. So what are we seeing right now? What is this telling us? This is actually telling us that price is creating, Zenith Bank price model is already creating bearish opportunities, like I mentioned, upward, that I mentioned initially. So what this basically means is that we are going to be creating a lot of entry opportunities for real-time investors. So if you're an investor and you're thinking long-term, I think Zenith Bank is that stock that you should particularly take interest in. I don't know if you understand me. So if you're thinking of, I want to invest long term, or I want to make money long term, or I want to get money long term, like you're thinking long term in terms of compounding dividends and everything, this stock is perfect for you. And this stock has actually created the perfect opportunity for you to take your entry. Guys, I want you to understand that this video is purely educational. Like I always say, do your research very well before you take your entry point. Now, guys, if you look at what I've done here, I've created a kind of price actions that will be occurring at different points in time in this market, different points in time, how price is going to be moving, at the level it will move, and how it's going to come down. But like I said, nothing to be so scared about, because price is not going to retrace to a depth. No, price is only going back to create buying opportunities for a lot of investors. So a lot of investors are trying to find a buy side. They are trying to get a buy side. So this stock is actually creating opportunity by creating a buy side for investors, and that is what we mean by order block actions. So guys, take this very seriously. Honestly, take this very seriously. Take this very seriously. Remember, investing is everybody's business, and the only way to make wealth, the only way to grow your wealth as a Nigerian is by investing. Either you invest in the stock market, you invest in mutual funds, bonds, and a lot of opportunities that are available for investors, whether you are a beginner, intermediate, or a long-term investor. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you really want to have deeper understanding of what I'm saying now, I want you to follow the link in the comment section to watch the previous video where I talked about repetitive patterns for Zenith stocks. I want you to watch it because that has already created a background study to what I am analyzing today. So thank you for sticking by and staying to the ending of this video. I will catch you in my next video. Thank you for staying with Finance with Monisade. See ya.